According to the National Institutes of Health, an estimated 70 million people in the U.S. suffer from irritable bowel syndrome, also known as IBS, or other digestive diseases. And April happens to be IBS Awareness Month. And here to share her story of how she restored her gut to good health is Krystyna Houser, author of the Good LFE Cookbook and founder of the Good LFE brand. And we thank you, Krystyna, for joining us this morning.
Oh, hi, Giselle. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, you look so beautiful there with all that delicious food, and I'm so glad to know that anything there that looks so delicious is good for our gut.
Yeah.
So let's start here. Why your interest in this? What have you learned? How can people who suffer from this, and it's such a horrible thing to have to contend with in your daily life, how do we make it better by the foods we eat?
Well, yeah, it's an interesting conversation. IBS is often misdiagnosed or SIBO is misdiagnosed for IBS, and both can go hand in hand at times, but both disorders are also completely isolated. I particularly was suffering from SIBO, and my journey began after the birth of my third baby, when I felt like something was very, very wrong. It all started with brain fog and a rash and quickly progressed to excessive bloating, depression, and various GI issues. And it took 2 years of seeing GI doctors to tell me it was all in my head and I was probably insane. But something kept me going and trying to figure out the cause, which brought me to Doctors Mark Pimentel and Dr. Ali Rezai of Cedars-Sinai, who figured out that I indeed had SIBO, which is not IBS, but can be confused with it.
So then you write this Good LFE Cookbook. So what are some of the recipes that you feature in the book?
Oh my gosh, I have so many favorites, but today I have a pulled pork sandwich here, which my kids and everybody, all my friends and family just love. The meringues, which were inspired by my mother-in-law, who is an amazing cook, and a lemon curd to accompany it, and also a vegan and lactose-free chocolate mousse, which is fantastic.
Oh my gosh, that looks delicious.
Yeah.
All right, so you've also taken the fight to help others a step further by partnering, we understand, with the World Central Kitchen. Tell us about that.
Well, I have so many friends and family in Eastern Europe, and the stories we're hearing are just heartbreaking. And I love what the World Central Kitchen is doing, and I thought it would be a fantastic partner for the cookbook, and it's just a privilege and honor to help.
Wow, that's so...
Oh, and
Go ahead.
luckily, the cookbook has sold out completely in the U.S. as of 9 a.m. yesterday. So the World Central Kitchen will be getting a really nice donation.
Wow, that's such a
fantastic.
beautiful thing. I mean, how does that make you feel to know that your message is really, and your mission to do this book is really helping to uplift and inspire people, and even helping people to change the tide in their own life?
Well, it's heartwarming. Anything I can do to help is, as I said, a privilege.
Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much. Happy Passover, happy Easter, happy wonderful eating for good gut health.
Yeah, it's a good resource. It really is.
So important. And if it tastes good, it's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.